Hello, everyone, and welcome to Planning with Alo. I am so happy that you decided to be here with me today. So, I run away from planner talk through flips because I go overboard all of the time and I ramble on about things that are unnecessary. But for this time, I'm just gonna go for it because it's the end of the year. I am recording this on December the 30th because I did a poll on Instagram on who wanted to see my entire setup, and a lot of you chose for me to do it on YouTube, but I don't have the time to do a whole setup and there's a lot of work that goes into my video, you guys, my videos. So I just didn't have the time or energy for that. So I'm just gonna do it the good old fashioned way and just get it over with. A lot of the things in here are obviously still empty because it is a whole new setup and a whole new size that I will be using for 2020. So this is a Gillio in the undyed leather in A6 size, and I was previously using a personal in the same color, same leather. Um, so I'm just gonna get right into it. In the front pockets, I have neatly put away my monthly, weekly, and daily routine cards that I got from Life Worth Planning on Instagram. She and Maddie Plans are what inspired my translucent sticky note routines. When I saw her do these, I was like, I totally need them. And she made them for me and then sent them to me from France. And I just went ahead and laminated them. So these are just little cards that have the task that you need to do on a monthly, weekly, or daily, and they're personalized to my needs. The routines that you need to do in order to kind of basically organize your planner and make sure you don't miss anything when you're doing, your monthly overview or your weekly and so on and so forth. I think I've explained that enough, but I feel like it makes sense, right? And in the back of that, I just have my little color coding translucent page flags that I've been using religiously. I really like this system, and a lot of people ask me where this is from. So I kind of mix match the translucent sticky notes because these little three colors are from a little packet that came in a Poi and Hun um, page flag set, and then the blue and the green and the see-through are from Daiso that come with the ruler itself, and then this highlighter yellow one is also from Daiso, but it's in a different set. So I just kind of mixed everything up according to my needs, and then I use that in my daily pages, and I've explained the system over on my Instagram stories and saved it to a highlight in case you're interested. And then in the back here, I just have a Poi and Han important stuff grid sticky note stack. And then in the back pocket, there's just some random notes and some paint swatches that I had in my old personal planner. And then at the front, I'm definitely going to be leaving the fly leaf on because I love how it has this second pen loop on there. So that way I can carry my mild liner as well as my pen in here because those are the two essentials that I use on an everyday basis and that I just can't live without, in my planner. And then at the front here is this really pretty simplicity meaning card from Cloth and Paper that I got from a planner friend in Happy Mail, and I decided to keep it at the front here because this is what I'm gonna focus on when it has to do with my planning system for 2020, even though I already consider myself to be somewhat of a minimal planner. I feel like I want to even simplify more the upcoming year just to make it more functional, if that makes sense. And then in the back, I have this little acetate with gold foiling and some words spread out through it that is so pretty. I believe this is from Joanne Fabrics. The clip is from Hobby Lobby, And this little card I made myself in laminated or semi-laminated using canva.com, and it's just my word for 2020, which will be maintain, and the meaning of it just as a reminder. And then we go on to the entire setup. As you guys can see, she is definitely a chunky one, and I feel like I have everything that I need. And can I just say, sometimes when I'm doing my like new setups or wanting to try to like change things up, I always get caught up on let me go and search for inspo, which don't get me wrong, that's always a good thing to do when you are unsure of what you want to do. But when you already have something in mind, like I did, like that was definitely a mistake, because then I want to get caught up in all of this, like, oh, I want it like hers, or I want to do this, when I know for a fact that that's not like my style, or that has not worked for me in the past. So stick to you and stick to what you already know that works for you, and trust me, it'll pay off in the long run, because you don't want to sit there and like struggle with your setup, because at the end of the day, the planner is a tool and it can definitely look pretty if you want it to, but it has to function for you. Like, it has to help you with your everyday life, not make it any harder, you know? So I just wanted to get that out of the way. But yeah, the inserts are mixed and matched, so I'll try my best to say where everything is from. I don't want the video to be super long, and I'm already at like 5 minutes, but this overview of the year is a piece of very good quality, what is this, vellum from Infinite Lotus, and this I bought with the planner from the girl on Instagram, and I just want to keep it on the front. I'm not going to use it in any way. It's really just for decoration. I just love how the see-through-ish makes everything look. And then these little dashboards I made myself using Canva. They're just like regular copy paper, and I just put the word on there, printed it to the size, and laminated. And then this is going to be my inbox. I'm going to put any reminders, whether sticky notes, page flags, clip things on there, business cards, whatever I need to like keep at the front of my planner to remind me of anything I have coming up or that I need to take care of in the future. That's why it's gonna look like this. And then in the back of it, I have my inbox insert from Peanuts Planner Co. And well, it's actually not an inbox insert, it's a categorized list insert, but you can use it however you'd like. I decided to use it this way this year. I've seen people use it with skincare, which I've tried also, and it's great for that too. But yeah, I decided to do like categories of the, let's say for example, the task that I need to do, whether it needs to be booked, like an appointment needs to be booked, or it requires any money, so it's almost like a to buy kind of thing. And then once it's completed, I'll just either run a line through it, highlight it, or I don't know, check it off or something. I'm still not sure how that's gonna work once it's completed. But the first example I have here is I need to get my vision test done, because I do wear glasses, and I'm pretty sure like my prescription has already changed, but I know that I need money for that, so it's considered a to buy item. And then I also know that I need to book an appointment to actually get it done, so then I'll check both of those things, you know. And then like another example is my computer antivirus for the upcoming year. I know that it's a to buy, but it's things and tasks that do not require a certain date per se, but you know that you have to get them done at some point. So that's what's going on here. And then I just have some cloth and paper urgent sticky notes. In the back of it, there's another inbox. This is more of a to buy wish list and urgent. So it's kind of like a shopping list that I have, like a running shopping list. And then just have some extras in there. And then I have a next action, which works similar to the inbox, but this is more like non-urgent things. It's just like random things that whenever I'm sitting there in the living room and I'm like, oh, I need to do this. So I have to kind of write it down somewhere so that I don't forget, because knowing myself, I know that I will. So that's what I'm going to use this for. And I'm just using the cloth and paper list inserts that come in the back of her weeklies, I believe. This just came with the planner again, so I just kind of took them out in between the package, and then this is the way that I've decided to use it. I just have some sticky notes. This one's Sesame. These are the static circular sticky notes from, not sticky, static, like I said, from Office Depot. And then just blank pages there. And then I have this bold cloth and paper dashboard that is really pretty. Her vellum is like extremely thick. It's really good quality. I really like it. And then EO Edits winter mood board freebie that I got a while ago with her winter bucket list in the back. And then I've just checked off the couple of things that I've done for the winter. A lot of these are like Christmassy things to do, and I'm not very big on that, so but that's fine. I just really like it, and it's such a pretty and neutral mood board, and I just thought it looked really nice layered with the dashboard. And then in the back of that, I just have all of my appointments. This is an insert from Peanuts Planner Co. And even though I do write my appointments on my dailies, this is a good way for me to just keep track of it, or to write the appointment and then make sure that I either book it or call about it or something like that. I used to have this all the time in my old setups, and I really want this back, so that's why I'm doing it again. And then once it happens or it's canceled or something like that, I'll do some color coding for it or something like that. And then we go on to the first section. I decided to do cover pages for all of my sections this year because the divider and tab game that I have going on is a little like all over the place, but I just wanted to use what I had. So yeah, that's the deal right now. This is going to be my planning and scheduling section. And in here is this little vellum sheet from Hobby Lobby or Joann Fabrics. I can't remember. I just have a little school sticker. This is just for deco. And then I always like to have kind of like random pieces of paper or acetate or whatever, where I have a color coding sticky note. That's usually how I do my color coding keys. So that's why you'll see like, the divider, the cover sheet, and then something that has a sticky note on the back that lets me like kind of navigate through the upcoming system, if you know what I mean. So yeah, so in the back here, I just have the color coding for like my bills, anything that would be personal, appointments, any notations that I have to do, or something that's super important. And I'm going to use this insert from Peanuts Planner Co. kind of like a future planning reference. So right behind that, I have just a This Belongs to Me, of course, and then a 2020 yearly overview from Cloth and Paper. I don't know that I'll be using this, but I really just wanted it because of the cover sheet. Then this little cover 2020 weekly planner cover. I like the font of it, so that's why I just kept it in there. And then this holiday insert from Cloth and Paper as well. That was all part of that one package that I'm telling you. So they're kind of like spreaded throughout. And I thought I was going to use your conventional 1 month at a glance from Cloth and Paper, but then I fell in love with this monthly plans foldouts from my Summer Touch, and I was using it in my personal for the month of December, and I just really liked the layout. It really worked out for me because of the way that I'm thinking of using it. So I decided not to go with the conventional or the most popular like month overview, and then see and try these out. So more on that on my Instagram if you're interested. And then I have my weekly.